Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a kind and gentle king named Arthur. King Arthur was loved by all his people, and his kingdom flourished under his wise rule. But despite his happiness, King Arthur felt a deep longing in his heart. He wanted to find a true companion, someone to share his joys and sorrows with. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, King Arthur took a stroll through his magnificent garden. There, he came across a beautiful rose bush, its petals glowing in shades of red, pink, and gold. As he admired the roses, he noticed a tiny creature hiding beneath the leaves. It was a tiny talking mouse named Oliver. Oliver introduced himself to the king and explained that he possessed a magical power. He could grant King Arthur's wish and help him find his true companion. Intrigued by this proposition, King Arthur eagerly accepted Oliver's offer. Oliver explained that in order to find the perfect companion, King Arthur would embark on a quest. He would be given 3 tasks to complete, and only then would he meet the one destined to be his true companion. The first task was to seek out the wise owl of the enchanted forest and retrieve a magical feather. This feather held the power to bring wisdom and clarity to the possessor. King Arthur, filled with determination, set out on his journey. After days of traveling through dense forests and treacherous mountains, King Arthur finally arrived at the enchanted forest. He searched high and low until he found the wise owl, perched on a majestic oak tree. The wise owl, impressed by King Arthur's sincerity, granted him the magical feather. With the feather in hand, King Arthur moved on to the second task. He had to find the golden key, hidden in the depths of the crystal caves. This key unlocked the door to a realm of everlasting happiness. King Arthur faced numerous challenges in the caves, but his courage and perseverance guided him to the golden key. Now equipped with both the feather of wisdom and the golden key of happiness, King Arthur embarked on the final task. He had to climb the towering Mount Serenity and reach its summit. At the top, he would find a beautiful silver mirror that would reflect the image of his true companion. The journey up Mount Serenity was arduous and exhausting, but King Arthur never gave up. With each step, he felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, he reached the summit. There, in a glimmering silver mirror, King Arthur saw his reflection. But to his surprise, standing beside him was not a person, but a reflection of himself. He realized that his true companion was none other than his own self, his inner strength, wisdom, and happiness. King Arthur understood that the journey was not about finding someone outside of himself to complete him, but about discovering the beauty within and embracing his own qualities. With this newfound understanding, King Arthur descended Mount Serenity and returned to his kingdom. He shared his tale with his people, teaching them the importance of self-love, inner strength, and the power of embracing one's own qualities. King Arthur's kingdom thrived even more as the people, inspired by his journey, began to appreciate their own unique qualities. And so, King Arthur's quest for a true companion ended with a valuable lesson that the greatest companionship begins within oneself. From that day forward, King Arthur and his people lived in harmony, embracing their true selves and finding joy in the beauty of their own hearts. And as the children listened to this famous bedtime story, you have a beautiful hero you're inside.